sleeping in the closet. She offered, you know, she gets up real early, and actually she's up too early. In her eyes, it's don't tell me what to do, but, you know, whatever she, on 4 hours sleep, not good. Not good. Anyway, she offered last night, she's like, well, you know, if once I'm up, you can go in my bedroom. And I'm like, Mom, that's not going to work. You know damn well it's her bedroom. And she might say she's up real early before she's leaving. And she might say, oh, well, I won't go back in the bedroom, I promise. And then for some reason she will, okay? And I told her when I was coming in here, I said, do not. I said, Mom, I'm going to have earplugs in my ears. I'm sleeping in the closet with Omar. Don't be screaming for anything. I'm serious. Don't do it. I won't. Let's see if she does. So back to that government employee little twit, okay? We're on a phone call where she's justifiably upset with me about something that was a misunderstanding. That you have to remember, these people come in, just like any caregivers, they come into my mom's life, but you have to understand, prior to that, it was always just me and my mom, and I take care of her, you know what I mean? So you gotta cut me some slack here. I'm not used to all of this. And she's just a fucking whatever, and she was upset with me about something. Again, maybe someday I'll talk about all of this in less than vague terms, and then you'll get the full picture and you'll see. But anyway, just because I'm wrong about some things doesn't mean I'm wrong about everything. And in this phone call where she's, you know, upset with me about something, she starts accusing me of all kinds of stuff I didn't do. And I'm like, what is this? And then one of those people, she talks at you. She puts you on the defensive and doesn't let you get a word in edgewise. So when I'm trying to say I didn't, you know what I mean? She won't listen, whatever. To her, it's like, blah, 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 blah. And at one point, she's like, you know, we just want your mom to have the best quality of life in the time she has left. And I retorted, so do I. And should have added, Selena would have said, add it under your breath, you fucking ignorant cunt, you know. I wish I'd recorded the call. I really, when I later heard, but Omarosa recorded all this. I should have recorded this damn call, because I can't prove what she did, and it was just unreal. It was unreal to me, this little bitch. Like, you get it. If you're smart enough, you get it. We just want your mom to have the best quality of life, well, in the time she has left. These people are not your friends, Mom. And then not the other day, a few days ago, I had to have the little bitch that I never wanted to. I mean, not only did I have to have her in my home, bad enough, unexpectedly in my home, because she drove my mom home, the nosy ignorant cunt, and she had to help my mom inside with her stuff, but 2 nights in a row, but also it had to be when the living room is a mess. And you know, these people sit in judgment of every little thing with me, and so it just all sucks. It just all combines, and, you know, my mom is the way she is. She fancies everybody her friend, even people who are paid to be, to be nice to her and to take care. I mean, she fancies them her friends, and it's all affects me. Bathroom troubles, serious bathroom troubles today too. Doesn't matter if my mom and I made up. It doesn't, with the help of the church woman, And it doesn't matter if I know my mom can't help the way that she is, it's still going to affect me. And it is jeopardizing my health. It is. But she's going to be having cataract surgery. We're going to pray that it all goes well. And she doesn't know how to put drops in her eyes. She needs me here to take care of her, you know. It's just so upsetting. You know, it's like first I had to have the bitch in my house, the one I can't stand. And unexpectedly in my house, mind you, with the living room mess. To give you one example, remember I wrote letter, and the letters I wrote, very articulate letters saying, back off. What you're asking my mom, you don't know anything, you're being nosy, and my mom doesn't have to answer anything. You're using your position of power. This woman, it's none of your business, you know. We had a life, a very complex, complicated life before you came into it 5 months ago, you motherfucker, you know. But I'm just saying, and my letters landed, like I said, all the services on my mom's apartment door, and everyone acted like, oh, you know, we don't know. And do you know what that did to my mom? These people because they have ulterior motives. They're going to say if my mom's ever sick, it's my fault. But what do you think it does to her that she trusts you and you send out the service, but she can get a straight answer from anybody, and then we got it from her primary care physician. Your competency is in question. My mom was doing fine, so you who are smart and intuitive and aware, if my mom's so-called competency was in question, why? Because they want to declare her incompetent, because that's the only reason I could possibly be living here and she's living elsewhere. She was doing fine, yet they're going to declare, they wanted her to talk to elder services, because you know. And Selena's like, yeah, I know how you write, Laura. Yeah, I know. And I said, if you have no right to drill my mom and have a position of power about things that are none of your business. And they didn't like me saying that, because they want to control her, and they want her to answer their questions, and they want me to butt out. They want to take over. It's not rocket science. They're government. It's not the same as if you hire a personal caregiver. They're fucking government, which means they're in the same as elder services, you know. Even if they're not all connected, they're all connected in subtle ways, you know. They don't have to actually be talking to each other. They're just whatever. I'm just tired of it. Like I said, it's affecting my health. No, but it's like when that woman ever was in my house, again, half my age, little government ignorant twit, sitting there and judging things about which you know absolutely nothing, but you think you know everything, you motherfucking cunt. Obese cunt, as I told you in the other private videos. If I told you our history from day one, which I can't do, obviously, but if I did, you would understand, you would get it. You would see it fall into place, just like Selena and Joe have. And you would see what this woman does, what she's done to me, how she tries to wheedle her way in to get info, you know, get info out of my naive, trusting mother, and, you know, she was the catalyst to it all. Even when I tried to make amends and just peep the peace. Remember, I have to play nice with these people I can't stand because for the sake of my mom. Just like I had to play nice with her sister. You know? To my mom finally, after all these years, saw the light. She saw the light via things that it's not he said, she said. I was telling church from the other day, these are things I could prove. I have documents, everything that her sister did was up to behind her back. I can prove it all. It's not he said, she said. I have names, I have dates, I have it all documented. You know. I was the only one that cared enough to investigate all that shit. It's shit that hurt my mom to know that what her sister did. including declaring her deceased all the way back when she was her power of attorney, way back when. 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Something my mom never would have known. It's just sickening. All document. I have all dates, all names of all the people who did the research, who got to the bottom of all this shit that my mom needed to know, you know. But anyway, prior to that, she always, I had to play nice with the sister just to keep, you know. Well, now it's with these strangers, and you know, my mom fancies her friends, and they're nice to her, and I have to walk on eggshells, and you know. So I tried to make amends with this ignorant, half my age, obese, government-employed cunt who's, you know, been a jerk to me from day one. And making amends via letter, I tried to explain things. Again, you're not going to know because I have to talk in vague terms, but Selena and Joe know, and it backfired on my face. She used my vulnerability against me. And Selena's like, why would you even do that? Why are you going to reveal stuff? Why are you going to, you know, let your guard down or be vulnerable for the sake of my mom? Selena, that's why. And she's like, you're not going to get compassion from these people, Laura. They're just thinking in terms of your mom's estate. They're not even, you know, thinking that deeply about just Selena's smart, you know. She's like, you know, me, and I regretted it because the woman used it all against me. I thought I could appeal to her and be like, you know, I'm not perfect, cut me some slack, you know. You guys, we're all getting used to each other. It's usually just me and my mom. We're not used to all these people extra in her life. And she used all my words against me, my vulnerability against me, and that makes me hate her even more. And then again, she has to be in my house the other day, unexpectedly, and could have seen personal stuff, and she didn't. It's all just a big pile, but the fact is, like Selena said, you don't know, she didn't, your mom wouldn't know if she took her cell phone and took a picture of it. She probably did, you know. It's sickening. But anyway, back to what I was talking about before, when my mom wasn't doing very well, before we went into the hotel, and when my mom moved in here and she thankfully snapped out of it. It was a miracle, okay? There were things that happened, and you can't, it had nothing to do with me. There were things that happened. I wasn't even around. It wasn't, whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, my mom has her own life separate from this house, and she goes places and does things. And anyway, when she wanted that woman to move in, that mentally ill, around my age woman, and was black, by the way. And you can think that matters or think it doesn't matter, but you can believe me when I tell you that she approached my mom about moving in here and paying the $500 a month she wanted. I guess she gets some kind of check like I do, and she wanted to get away from her. But you know what I mean? That's telling in and of itself. It was my mom saying, do you want to move in? She asked my mom about moving in here. Now you have to just, it's like being in the Twilight Zone. And when I say, Mom, where is she going to sleep? Oh, well, she's going to pay us $500 a month, Laura. It's $500 a month. And I'm like, I wouldn't. And she has a car, and she'll drive us places. Oh, my God, Mom, this is a small place. We have the blind dog. We have 2 bedrooms. Where is she going to sleep? Well, I would think you would want to sleep on the couch, Laura, and give her your bedroom. It's $500. I mean, when Selena ever heard this, she came up with this. She's like, you don't know, this woman could move in, and then once she's there, you know, she could take care of you. She could not leave, and she could, I know, all this crap, okay? But it started with my mom, and again, I do my best to try to keep peace and to go along, but you know, it's starting to jeopardize my health. My mom fancies everyone her friend, and she wants me to be friends with those people. So this is a woman, my mom and I were going to go to karaoke, and she's like, oh, this woman wants to go to karaoke. I'm like, all right, that's all right. And I'm sorry, but I can address the fact, because you don't know nowadays with all the racial tension and whatnot. We are white, me and my mom, and we both have mental problems, and this woman's black and she has mental problems, and you don't know. But anyway, that's fine, Mom. She can come to karaoke. And then she stood us up. She didn't show up, and that pissed me off. So then, along the same time that my mom was talking about her moving in, and I was trying to reason with my mom, it's like trying to reason with a bowl of fruit. I told you in the private, not videos. I'm in the twilight zone. Mom, we can't have this woman move in here. This is ridiculous. You just moved back in and you already want someone. But she'll pay us $500 and she'll drive us everywhere. She has a car, Lauren. Oh, God. Where's she going to sleep? This is a small place, Mom. Oh, I was in horror. Because it's my mom's home and I can't stop her from having the move. I'm like, Mom, Omar and I will move out, but please don't have anybody move in here before we move out. Please, I'm begging you. I don't know why you don't want her to move in, Laura. Anyway, so I convinced my mom that this was ridiculous. But my mom still wanted the woman to see the place. I told you this in another video. I'm not going to repeat it. And that whole thing, okay? But what I hadn't told you in the other video is that it wasn't my mom's idea. It was the woman's idea. And Selena and I are both cynical, and you don't know if the woman had ulterior motives. You know, you don't know. Just because my mom knows her via whatever doesn't mean shit from anything, okay? It just makes me feel so, and you can say, well, you do YouTube, that's different. If you're not smart, then you won't see how different it is. If you're smart, you're going to read between the lines and see these are people in her everyday life. They are government employees who you know what I mean, who want her to themselves, who want her, you know, we don't know what, Joe says you don't know what they're doing behind. I know what my mom tells me, but my mom doesn't tell me everything because she knows it upsets me. She told me something when she was moving in here, and she's like, I didn't want to tell you, I don't want to upset you. I'm like, Mom, you have to tell me everything, just in case this shit ever hits the fan. You know, I need to know what these people are up to behind my back and trying to turn you against me and you know, and get you to reveal shit. And oh, it's awful. It's awful. That woman, my mom was acting like that morning, and she expects me to meet these people and welcome them, and she just wants to see the place, and then she turns around and tells everyone that my mom and oh, I wouldn't want to live there anyway, it's too stressful, but nobody wants you to live there, okay? My mom's not doing well, but I see right through your fucking bullshit. I don't care if you're mentally ill or whatnot. You approached her. The end.